You have just witnessed a very practical application of self-defense. Now, all the techniques you've seen, plus more, will be taught to you on this tape. They're all simple, basic techniques, and if you practice them in your home for a minimum of 3 times a week, you yourself will master them in a very short time. If you're currently studying martial arts, this tape will complement your studies. If you're like many people in today's busy world who don't study martial arts because you don't have the time or you think it may be too difficult, this tape is designed especially for you. Wear some comfortable clothing. You'll need about 50 square feet of space in your living room to do our workout comfortably and safely. Remember, the techniques you'll learn are basic. Don't compare yourself to anyone on this tape because we've been doing it a little bit longer than you. Take your time, try your best, and don't hurt yourself. The beauty of basic self-defense is that the more simple the technique, the better it works. It's not necessary to be pretty or fancy. If you'd like to use a chair to help maintain your balance while we practice these kicking techniques together, it's perfectly okay. But first, let me explain to you how this tape is set up. In the first section, we will be demonstrating basic punches, kicks, and blocks. Now again, all the techniques that you see here will be basic, ones that you can count on to work for you if you need it in a self-defense situation. Now, after breaking down the techniques and showing it to you, we will simulate a series of situations in which they'll be used. In order to make sure you get these perfectly, I've enlisted the help of 2 very talented friends, Peter Lugerai and Cheryl Wheeler. Now, Peter is one of the premier martial artists in the world, known for his outstanding kicking ability, and Cheryl is the current WKA Women's Kickboxing Champion. Cheryl, welcome. Peter? As we show you the techniques, we'll also tell you the areas on the body in which they're to be applied. Now, if you place the technique properly, it needn't be fancy. Also, remember, go at your own speed if you want to. You can stop the tape and practice a few times on your own. In the final section of the tape, we've designed a workout which incorporates all of the moves you will learn. Now, this is a new and unique way of learning self-defense. In order to be effective, though, these moves need to be repeated over and over again. Now, what better way to learn than to repeat them to music in the form of a great aerobic workout? Not only will you learn the techniques, but you'll get a beautifully toned body and improve your breathing and endurance as well. The legs are the most powerful part of your body to strike with. They're also the longest part of your body. Using your legs gives you more protection against attack. Practice with us here in slow motion. Bring your knee up high, extend the leg out, pushing your hip in. Now recoil your leg rapidly to give power and snap, and also to prevent your attacker from grabbing your leg. Target for the front kick is groin, knee, and solar plexus. Try 3 or 4 right now, slowly, as Peter demonstrates. You can hold the chair if you like. Remember, you don't have to kick high, just correctly. The roundhouse kick is an extremely effective self-defense technique. Its targets are primarily the legs and the stomach. The roundhouse kick is executed by bringing your knee up high, turning the body, and snapping the kick out using the top of the foot or the shin bone as the striking point. Now don't try to do this kick too high. It is just as effective to use the kick on the knee level. If you are extremely flexible, you can use this kick to the face area as well. Now watch. You bring your knee up slowly, turning your hip and snapping your leg out. The snap is your power source. Again, Cheryl is a champion, so don't compare yourself to her. Just do as best as you can. As we show you the side kick, remember to use the chair if it makes you feel more comfortable. Notice that Peter brings his knee up high, like with the roundhouse kick, turns his body, and extends the leg out towards the target. In this case, the target areas would be the knees and rib areas of your attacker. Kick at your own speed. The more you use this tape and workout, the more proficient you'll become. When doing the side kick, strike with the blade of the foot. Since your legs are longer than your arms, your legs can be used to repel your attacker. Here are some practical applications of the kicking techniques we've learned so far. Now, nothing new or fancy has been added. Here I use the basic front kick to counterattack. Notice that the target area is the solar plexus. In the second combination, I block my opponent's punch while stepping to the side. I counterattack with a simple roundhouse kick to the stomach. This technique illustrates the simplicity of automatic self-defense. Now, the third simple technique features a side kick to the back of the knee. This technique shows that self-defense doesn't have to be fancy or involve high kicking. Let's review what we've learned so far. The front kick. The main target area is the solar plexus. Bring your knee up and snap your leg out, kicking with the ball of your foot. Notice the placement of Peter's hip into the kick. Remember, the striking surface is the ball of the foot. As Cheryl demonstrates the roundhouse kick for us again, you'll see that she brings her knee up and at the same time swings her hip into the kick, snapping her leg back in a recoil action. The striking surface is the top of the foot. By turning his hip powerfully, bringing his knee up and snapping out his leg, Peter demonstrates a perfect side kick. The striking surface is the blade of the foot. This is a very difficult kick to master, so be patient with yourself. Now on to punching. properly placed jab is a very effective weapon and is a serious warning to an attacker. Target area is the chin, nose, or area just below the nose. Even the slightest punch causes watering of the eyes and is extremely painful. Step forward, twisting your hand as you strike. When executing the reverse punch, turn your hip to put all your body weight behind the punch. This punch is extremely powerful and targets the solar plexus, chin, nose, Adam's apple, and groin areas. Delivered with power, it will stop any attacker. Practice with a tight fist. Like the jab, turn your fist as you strike, and at the same time, putting your hip into the punch. The underpunch targets the solar plexus, chin, ribs, and kidneys. Use your hip again, driving the punch in. Always use a tight fist and key up loudly upon execution. Watch Cheryl and Peter as they demonstrate. Target areas for the chop are the neck, bridge of the nose, temple, or area just below the nose. Use the bottom part of your hand to strike. Snap your arm out, twisting as you do, and as you chop, step in, executing the chop at the same time your foot hits the ground. Let's review the punching techniques. Jab. Reverse punch. Under punch. And knife hand. Use the down block to repel any leg attack by your attacker. Bring your hand up behind your ear and snap it down over your thigh. Relax until the very last minute, then snap it out to give more power. Key up strongly. High block is used to deflect a blow to the face or upper body area. In most street situations, wild punches are thrown that can be easily deflected by the high block, which exposes the ribs to an underpunch or a reverse punch. Relax until the very last second and snap out the block. Finally, the outside block, which can also be used to deflect attacks of all kinds with either limbs or weapons. Bring your arm across your body, covering all the vital organs. Cover up to your eye level to protect all the vital parts not protected by your skull. Elbow strike is used for close-in fighting and is extremely powerful. Target areas are ribs, temple, jaw, or chin area. Be sure to push into the technique with your legs. This technique can be intensified by grabbing the back of your opponent's head and pulling it into your strike as you smash with your elbow. Knee strike, as with elbow strike, is for close-in fighting. Grab your attacker behind the head with both hands, pulling them down and smashing your knee into their face or midsection with a loud key-up sound. Now remember to push your hip into the technique to increase power. All right, now that we've been through all the basic techniques in our program, Peter and I would like to show you some various simple combinations for effective self-defense. Peter will counter my attack by using a simple block-punch combination. His target areas are the temple with his elbow strike and the solar plexus with his punch. The solar plexus is easily found by just counting 3 buttons down on a man's shirt. None of these moves are complicated, just a simple move to the side, blocking, and executing the technique. Now we're going to combine the techniques we've learned. The latter part of the workout will incorporate these combinations so that they'll come easily and without even thinking. Let's try it right now. Let's try the block and punch combinations. Right leg back. Now the down block punch parries the opponent's strike and counters with a strike to the face or solar plexus. Be sure to turn your body for power, twisting your hand as you strike. Why don't you try some with us in slow motion right now? When doing the high block punch, the target area is the solar plexus and the small rib, which in the case of a typical bolo punch would be perfectly exposed by the high block. Turn your hip and twist your hand when you strike. Outside block punch target area is the face or solar plexus. Again, turn your body and twist your hand to deliver the most potent counterattack. Try the outside block reverse punch combination with Cheryl, Peter, and me right now. Use the ball of your foot to strike with a front kick, following your 1-2 hand combination. Your hands will effectively set up your powerful kicking attack. Remember, use your hips thrusting forward to increase your power. When executing back leg side kick, make sure to snap your leg back after striking. It will prevent your opponent from grabbing hold. Remember, you don't need to kick high. Watch in slow motion the kicking techniques. Try a couple along with us. The roundhouse kick-punch combination is a very effective technique and can be mastered very easily with some practice. Remember to lift your knee up high, turning your body as you kick. The 1-2 punch combination gets your body in rotation, preparation for the kick. Why don't you try a couple right now? Let's look quickly again at Peter's demonstration of turning the body for punching. Now we get to the most important part of the automatic self-defense concept, practice. Now, as we've heard all of our lives, practice makes perfect. But the truth is that perfect practice makes perfect. The most important part of the exercise is to perform them crisply and cleanly, with concentration. Do them correctly each time. How you practice will be how you perform. Now, if you need to practice the moves more slowly, just stop the tape in those areas. You'll be more adept at these moves the more you practice. So remember, be patient with yourself. Also remember, once you complete an exercise, let out air from your solar plexus in the form of a ki-up. Hi-ya! This releases power and helps you to breathe much easier. The workout begins with some exercises to get the blood going and to break a little bit of a sweat, and then we'll stop for some stretching, 10 to 15 minutes with Peter. All right? Let's get going. All right, we'll start off with some jogging in place, get the blood going. Keep a nice, easy rhythm, and remember to breathe. Keep it going. Side to side. Try to stay light on your feet, moving back and forward, back and forward. Side to side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's go. Keep it going. Running in place again. And try to keep those knees up high. All right, front to back. Keep it going now, doing great. Side to side. Keep going. Jumping jacks. Now we'll get down with some push-ups. Now girls, if the regular push-ups are too difficult for you, do push-ups on your knees like Cheryl. Over for some sit-ups. Up for jumping jacks. All right. Push-ups. And crunches. You still with us? Do your best. Let's go. And now, arm swings. Don't forget to breathe. And relax. Let's follow Peter as he demonstrates some stretching techniques. Do as best as you can. For the purposes of top performance, muscle tone, and avoiding injury, stretching is extremely important. Don't compare yourself to Peter. Just go at your own pace and take your time. Visualize the type of body you want and yourself in good health. It really works. Smoothly stretch. Let out all your breath. And relax. Stretch down just until it begins to hurt, and then relax. Stretch and relax, exhaling as you do. Stretching is one of the most important things you can do in your daily workout. As Peter is demonstrating, it helps to stretch out your legs, your upper body, your neck, so that you can feel centered and balanced in your exercise routine and throughout the day. Nice and easy. Don't push yourself. Go at your own speed. And remember, we've been doing this a lot longer than you have. So give it your best try. And exhale. Watching Peter gives you something to look forward to, something to work for. Take your time. And practice every day. Exhale. Inhale, and inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Slowly releasing tension. Slowly stretching your muscles. Inhale. And exhale. Try to flex your foot as you stretch towards your toes. Switch legs. And exhale. Switch legs and stretch, relaxing your body as you stretch. Switch legs and stretch. Release the tension. Legs together, toes up. Inhale, and as you reach for your toes, exhale your breath. And stretch. Are you with us? I hope so. All right, put one leg back, the other leg forward, and stretch. Turn to the back, which stretches the spine and helps it to relax. These stretching exercises also enable your hips to move more freely throughout our workout. And stretch. Remember, easy does it. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This is an excellent stretching exercise for your spine and your neck, all of your upper body. It loosens and helps relax. and stretching, being careful not to overstretch. Just go to your own limit. Gently rocking back and forth, stretching your hips. To one side and exhale. Other side, exhale. And forward. Stretch and relax. Stretch and relax. Exhale. Remember, folks, Peter's been doing this a very long time. He's an expert at it. Take your time and do not compare yourself to him. I don't, and neither does Cheryl. Peter's just simply amazing. Over the time and practice, you too can be as stretched as Peter. Slowly relax. And switch. Inhale up and exhale down. And down once again. Just go at your own speed. Stretch as far as you can without pain, and then push just a bit over the edge. All right, right leg back. Get ready for our workout. Reverse punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. High punch. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go. 9, switch, under punch, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go. 9, switch, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. Elbow. 2, 3, let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go. 7, 8, 9, switch. Elbow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch legs. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch legs. High block. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready. Outside block. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch legs. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, switch legs, down block, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go, switch legs, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ready, knee up, 1, and 2. Put your hip out. 3, hip into it. 4, 5. Switch legs, ready, and 1, 2, knee up, hip out. 3, 4, 5. Side knee up, getting ready for a side kick. 1, 2, let's go. 3, and 4, knee up, and 5. Switch legs, other side. Ready, and knee up, 1, and 2. Doing great, keep it going. 3, and 4, and 5. All right, get ready for kicking techniques. Right leg back, front kick. Ready, 1, 2, 3, knee up. 4, recoil. 5, 6, and 7. Switch, and 1, 2, knee up, extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch legs. Roundhouse. 1, 2. Turn your hip. 3, 4. Turn your hip. 5, 6, and 7. Switch legs. And 1, 2. Turn your hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch legs, side kick, and 1, 2, 3, extend. 4, 5, let's go. 6, 7. Switch legs, and 1, 2. Don't forget to extend. 3, 4. All right, and 5. Let's go. 6, 7. All right, switch legs. Ready, knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 5. Switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now relax. Inhale. Exhale. Get ready for chop, elbow strike. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Switch legs. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. Switch legs. 1, 2. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Extend. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 2. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3. Double punch kick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Extend your leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, key up. 1, 2, key up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, punch. Switch leg. Punch, punch, kick. Let's go. Kick.
Punch, punch, kick. You're doing great. Stick with it. Let's go. Punch, punch, kick. Switch leg and punch, punch, kick. Punch, punch, kick. Punch, punch, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. Switch leg. Punch, punch, kick. Let's go. Stay with us. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. Very good, very good. Switch leg and 1, 2, kick. 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 And relax. All right.
I hope you've enjoyed automatic self-defense. Hopefully you'll never have to use these techniques, and you can just use the tape to get in great shape and tone your body. Remember, the best self-defense is to avoid conflict. Use this tape 4 or 5 times a week and train hard.